So, Pat, when I saw that you were going to be part of the Belfast card, I'm thinking of you and your fans in particular. I was like, that sounds like a bit of you. That I think that's going to be a fun away day, isn't it, for your following?
Yeah, definitely. You know, they wanted an away day, and I've given them a small one just overseas. So, yeah, start them off, lightly, and then we'll work our way up to bigger and better. But saying that, does it get bigger and better than this? Because, to say I'm fighting in a stadium, not many people can say they've done that, so I'm absolutely buzzing. It's like the first all-out Irish World Championship fight, so that's another sort of history I can say. Oh, I boxed on that card, so yeah, can't wait. It's going to be amazing. I'm training hard, and I've never been North Island, so it'd be nice to have a little sightseeing around there.
And how are you feeling about the fight so far? You're stopping people, the power's come over with you. How have you felt in the ring for these first 3 fights?
Yeah, it's been a good experience, to be fair. The small gloves and all that, and yeah, in terms of my power and that, I've always known I've got power and stuff, but I never go looking for it. If it comes, it comes, and it's obviously come in good parts, and yeah, hopefully I can keep that going. And the tougher the opponents, when you got to get deep and dirty into rounds and that, I'll still hold my power. So we'll see how long they can last. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Now, there's no word out on the opponent yet. Have you been told who it is? I know obviously you wouldn't be able to tell us, but do you know who you're fighting in Belfast now?
No, don't have a clue. There's a few names in the app, but I don't really know who they've chosen, to be fair. So I'm just training hard and just waiting till I get the call up. You're fighting this guy. So yeah, I always like to know who I'm fighting, because then it gives me that extra light. I get his head, I get his face in my head, and I vision him every day. And yeah, I like the feeling.
And are you someone that, when you do know who it is, do you study a lot, or do you worry about your own game? I find every fighter's different. Some like to adapt every fight, some just go and try and be the best version of themselves.
I watch him once, see what they're about, and then I won't watch him then for weeks. And then fight week, I'll watch him again a little bit, and then that's it really. Unless it's a title fight or a mega fight, then I will study. But that's not me, taking my eyes off the ball. I'm never underestimating anyone, but there's only so much you can watch with certain fighters, because there's only so much you can see. So yeah.
Is it sometimes frustrating as someone who was a top amateur coming into the pro game? Do you sometimes maybe want to rush a bit? You want to get to the title fight, start ticking off the big stuff. Is that something that enters your mind, or are you keen on just taking it slow?
I'm ready to do this. Slow. When I say slow and steady, I don't mean too slow and steady, but you got to be smart. I've only had 3 fights, and sometimes people can get carried away. And I'm 25. I've got age on my side. There's no reason why I need to get rushed. And yeah, as long as I keep building the foundations, building the rounds up, and then the big fights will come eventually. But I'm in no rush to get in there and have it. But don't get me wrong, if it comes on a plate and I have to, then I will, of course.
And do you know what the roadmap looks like for you for the rest of the year? How many more times we might see you? Because it's been a very active year so far.
Yeah, I reckon I'll have this Windsor Part 1, and then I'm hoping to have one more just before the end of the year, hopefully. So we'll weigh it up, see what it's saying.
And are you knocking on the door saying, Eddie, give me another headline fight? I mean, it was rocking at Altrincham for that one. Yeah. Are you saying, put me back on there?
Yeah, that was a night to remember, definitely. And do you know what? Do I want to go back there? Probably not. I'm happy with that. That's like my debut. Loads of people have been there. The next time I headline, I want to be somewhere bigger and better. So it holds, a lot of memories and feelings and emotions in that place. But I want to just leave it where it is. Sometimes, it's like when they try and remake another film and it's never as good. I don't want that to happen. But in terms of speaking to Eddie, I have other people speaking that I don't really get involved with stuff like that. I just kind of just keep training, keep ticking over, and then when the call comes, you're fighting on this date, then I'll be like, yeah, sound, I'm on it.
Well, I mean, I don't know if you're aware, but when we spoke to Dave Allen a month or so ago, there was actually a challenge laid down to yourself for pretty much the biggest place in Manchester, Old Trafford. Yeah. He said 2027 was the date that Dave put on that. Said? Right. Yeah, he just says that he fancies a bit of you at Old Trafford in a couple of years' time.
Yeah, I would love Old Trafford, definitely. Obviously, they're making a new stadium, but I would love Old Trafford. I've been there since a kid watching United and that, and to say, I'm the first fighter since Eubank Ben to box there back in the 90s, they boxed there, that would be a great honour, and yeah, it would be amazing that. So yeah, if Dave said that 2027, if that does become true, call him the Mystic Mac.
And what do you think of the fight that he's got coming up? Obviously, he's got a lot on his plate with Arslanbek Makhmudov. It's a huge fight for Dave, a step up in class.
Yeah.
What do you reckon for that one for him?
Yeah, I think it's got him up, got him revved. He's training hard. He's a big lump. He's got power, but it's nothing Dave's not seen. He's been in with big lumps before, and a fit Dave, and when I say a fit Dave, I don't mean like Johnny Fisher fit. I mean, he's really training for this fight. He knows if he wins this fight, the world's his oyster, and he's really in, the big time then. So he knows, there's a lot on the line, but there's also a lot on the line where he can, boom, rock it up. So he knows what he's got to do, and I've got full faith in him.
And how important is it to have guys around you in the gym, like encouraging each other, geeing you up? Because you've got an incredibly successful gym there. What's it like to have all these guys around you that are sort of like support, and also maybe in some cases like a bit of friendly rivalry as well?
Yeah, it's good. Obviously, you've seen it today. The gym's booming. The rivalry, yeah, we're always going back and forth a little bit, all of us. And you are who you surround yourself with. And I'm around a good stable of fighters. We're all good lads. There's no like sort of knobheads or anything. There's no, yeah, everyone's good. So yeah, I'm in a good place. I couldn't ask for much better.
And I asked this to Conor Tusbury. I'm going to ask you as well. If we met back here in 2 years' time, and I'm here for another interview, what do you think we'd be talking about in terms of achievements and what you've been up to in that 2 years? What's the aim?
Well, 2 years' time, I would have hoped. I've had a British title by then. Definitely, I would have hoped. I've been knocking at the door for European as well. So, yeah, I would say that.
Great stuff, Pat Brown. Thank you very much.
Top man.
Always appreciate it, mate. Thank you.
Cheers, mate. Top man.